Good morning, everyone. I'm coming on to do a few quick cards. I was actually inspired by Amanda, who used this set also to make a few cards the other day. So I thought I'd have a wee go at it. I am using my standard A6 card base, and this one I've already kind of started on. I had to trim it down a little, so it fit on the card with a nice border around it. Now, because it was white onto white, it just didn't look right. So I took my dark red stamping blend. I took a laminated sheet of paper, so it's easy to wipe off with alcohol and clean the place up. And I just literally went down all four sides to give me a decent border. Now the top is a little bit thicker, but I'm not that fussed about it. And you can see it does pop a little bit better on the card now. So I'm just going to get that stuck down. And you can see there's actually not that much glue on that. Okay, I'm just kind of lining it up, but it doesn't need to be perfect. And there is a bit of glitter on this, but I want to make that star a little bit more dynamic. So I actually have got some gold stickles here. So I'm going to add a wee layer of that on, just so it perks it up a little bit more as well. So I'm going to the point and then coming back in so that I've got a bit of dimension but not going over the lines. Okay, and then, oops, trying to put my glue lid on my stickles. And then what I'm going to do is use my poke tool, and I'll bring you right in close for this. Because what I'm going to do then is actually just make sure that those lines, the gold goes right up to the edge. But if I was to do that with a Stickles bottle, it comes out too quickly, it just wouldn't work. So I'm just doing it nice and gently with my poke tool. And there's actually a little bit too much here, so I'm literally picking that up before it dries. And that's it. You can see it's a lot more prominent than what it was previously. If I do it that way, you can see there's a bit more dimension on it. So we've got that one. And we could add a sentiment. Personally, I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to put a sentiment inside. So that's one card done. Let me have a wee look. I like that idea, but I think I would do it that way and actually just cut the head off and use it maybe separately somewhere. I could maybe even use that in the inside of the card. We'll maybe try that. Okay, so I'm just using my small trimmer. A minute to see what length that's going to be. So if I take that to there, and then I want to come in here because I don't want that to be quite as sharp. I'm just going to take a wee bit off the bottom as well. There we go. I've got that. Card base. And my can go on there, like that. Is that you ready for school? Because it's now 8:10, nearly.
I was about to say, no it's not, it's smelly.
Right, so just head or else you're going to be late. Right, so
Oh, they're not late.
I've got a wee bit of Mary Merlot here. I don't know whether I'm going to use it because I think the red in this is Poppy Parade if I remember rightly. No, I'm not going to use it. Right, let me have a look. So, garden green, because that's the green that's in this. So let me just pull out garden green if I can find it. That says there. So I'm just going to need to cut down a mat layer. And to do that, I make it as easy as possible on myself. I come across to 14.3. Bye, sweetheart, have a good day. That's on my way to school, late as usual. And then turn it, and I'm going to come in at 10. Because then that's going to give me a perfect mat for the card. But I want to probably trim it down, so I'll have a wee look at it first. And then if I need to, I can trim it with my trimmer. So I want that. Yeah, I want to cut that down. So let me just stick it on. Fit that way. Let me see. No, it won't. So I'll be going this way with it. And I don't want a very thick border, so I'm just eyeballing. That looks not bad. And then I'll cut that down. So let me just work out what I want. Let me have a go at that. That looks okay. And that looks fine. So that can go on like that. That's cute. Then we'll pop this up on dimensionals. I need to grab another pack. I don't know what happens with these. I think somebody eats them. Put them up there now. Stay. Everything on my desk is going like that, and I tilt. And I think for sure that Jaden's going to be late for school bus. Oops. And on there, because I don't want it to collapse in the centre, because that would upset me. And I don't have a sticky bit this morning, so let me grab a scrap. another wee bit there. That looks okay. That'll do the job this morning. Right, pokey tool. Bring that back over. Because it's just put down. It's plain funny beggars for a wee bit. Once it goes tacky, that doesn't happen. Final one. Oops. Just double check. Yep, they're all off. So we want to layer that on here. Let me just check. That's fine. Then we need a sentiment. Now I have got a few sentiments kind of done. Let me have a wee look and see what I've got here though, because it might not actually suit what I've got. And they don't, but I've got, no, that doesn't go either. Right, so I need to get a sentiment. Let me just sign my signs of Santa. Move that aside just now, and I want a joyful Christmas. Let me just find it. Joyful Christmas. And it is teeny tiny, so I'm going to need to make it into like a banner or something. Let me just see, I'll grab one of these spare blanks and that, and then this. Perfect. I'll put that there just now, and we'll get that trimmed out. I need to take a wee slither off that other side. There's another wee bit because it's still not enough. So I'm just going to nudge it over a wee bit. Not as much as that. Fat fingers and delicate crafting do not go together. That looks good. Right. That's fine. Oops, sorry about that. Right, a joyful Christmas. I need my banner punch wherever I put that. and I'm just going to come in this way and take it down. I'll probably need to do this again because I don't think that's going to be short enough. Well, it is. Good, good. Right, but we need a green layer for under it. Is that going to be any use? That's perfect. So we'll get that stuck down. Not even going to need that. Oops, there's the avalanche. Right. So turn it that way. Place it on there. And I'm just kind of straightening that as I'm putting it on to where I want it. And I will get that trimmed down. So I'm just 1, 2. I just need to another wee smidgen off there, like that. I'm just tidying that up. There's a wee fuzzy bit there I don't want. That's fine. Right, bring that in, and I'm going to pop that up as well. I'll do 1, 2, 3. And that goes on there, like that. And I'm going to add a couple of wee red rhinestones on it, I think, just to tie the red in. So we'll go for 1, 2, 3. And that's the second one done. That's quite pretty. In fact, I think I'm going to add the wee head inside, just so I'm not wasting any of it. Where did I put it though? It's here. So I'm just going to fussy cut the head out. And it means that I can use the signpost for another card. So I'm actually getting 3 cards out, that one Memories and More card. Not 3, 2. There we are. And I'm just going to put it down at the bottom, upside down. In fact, I'll put it side on a wee bit, because upside down it just looks a bit random. like that. That's cute. So that's the second one done. Let's do one more. We'll go for a more traditional looking one this time, I think. Most wonderful year, but I'm going to crop quite a bit of that out. But I'm not going to waste it because that can be used. I might even be able to use that on the inside. So I'll just trim that down. And the other side I'm trimming up to the holly, so that I'm including the holly but not having hundreds of space around. And then this side as well. There we go. Move them out the way just now. I think we'll mount that onto, or we'll put that on the green as well. Let's see. No, that's going on real red. Let's just find the real red. Yeah, that's better. So I'm going to cut that down. So I'm cutting this down to 14.3 by 10. And that's my mat layer. And that way if I need to trim it any further I can. I'm going to just trim this down to 10 as well. Just so that that's ready also for a mat layer. And that can go back into my wee caddy. Right. Let's get off. Now I'm just wondering if I want to go in with some Versamark using my Stylish Christmas stamp set. If I can find it. Because I think that would be pretty. To find it. There we go. So I think using that one there on this as a watermark might be quite pretty. So what I'll do is I'll try it, and if it works great. If it doesn't, I can turn it and use the other side. So I'm going to just give this a quick wipe first. Just use my baby wipe just now. Right, and I'm going to just stick it on there so I know where to find it. Right, Versamark. So if this doesn't work, we can turn it and use the real red. Let me see, is it too subtle? I think it might be alright actually. It seems to be darkening up a wee bit. I'm just going to stamp this randomly around. I actually like that it's quite subtle. Let me just see. Yeah, I don't need to do any more on that. What I might do is, though, while I've got that ink out, is actually do it in cherry cobbler and just see. Or will I do real red actually? Let me pull both of them out and we can see what we like better. Oh, that's the real red. The wrong ones I've pulled. Right, so real red. Let me try that first. And I'm going to try it in the centre because that'll be getting covered up. So, in the centre. Let's go with that. And I'm just moving my stamp around as I'm doing it. I'll bring that back in a minute or two. It's one of Ian's clients. And I'll go in there like that. That's fine. And I'll give this a wee quick clean up on here. That's better. Give that a wee wipe up because it's just water based. And let me see what one I like best now. I do like that actually. Got to go with the bold one. So I'll just close that over. And we'll get that stuck down. So I'm just eyeballing where my central is. Oops, I've got a wee leakage down there. I'll just take that off. And if it makes a mark, I can add a bit of holly over the top of it. So we'll grab another card base. Going that way. That just sits on there perfectly. and it's just a nice border, it's not over the top border. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is add a bit of sparkle with some Wink of Stella. So I'm going to go in here and add it onto our holly leaves. Onto the wee berries. And then what I'm going to do is add some just general. So I need to grab the scissors and just and that will give loads of sparkle on it. If I bring it up, you'll see the sparkle all over it now. It's really pretty. So that's the 3 cards done. So I'll bring them back in so you can see them. So we've got, oops, 2 cutesy ones. And then we've got the landscape, more adult one. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and as I said, it's minimal supplies. It's a bit of cardstock, your memories and more kit, and 1 stamp set I've used. Oh sorry, 2, I've used the sentiment, but any sentiment would work. You could even handwrite a sentiment on that if your writing's quite pretty. So thank you for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.